Welcome to Time Traveler Academy. Today we're covering one of the darkest moments in Olympic history, the Munich Massacre of 1972. What was meant to be a celebration of athletic achievement and international unity turned into a tragedy that shocked the world. Join us as we explore the events, the aftermath, and the enduring impact of this harrowing episode.
The 1972 Summer Olympics, held in Munich, West Germany, were intended to showcase a peaceful and democratic Germany, contrasting with the 1936 Berlin Games held under Nazi rule. The Games were dubbed the Happy Games, reflecting a new era. However, this vision was shattered on September 5, 1972, when 8 members of the Palestinian militant group Black September infiltrated the Olympic Village.
Under the cover of darkness, the attackers entered the Israeli athletes' quarters, taking 11 members of the Israeli Olympic team hostage. The initial attack resulted in the deaths of 2 athletes who resisted. The terrorists demanded the release of 234 Palestinian prisoners held in Israeli jails and 2 German Red Army faction members. They threatened to kill the hostages if their demands were not met.
The incident quickly escalated into an international crisis, with media from around the world covering the event live. The German authorities, caught off guard and unprepared for such a situation, entered into tense negotiations with the terrorists. The negotiations dragged on for hours, with the terrorists eventually demanding safe passage to Cairo.
The German authorities devised a plan to ambush the terrorists at Fürstenfeldbruck Air Base, where they were supposed to be flown out of the country. However, the rescue operation was poorly coordinated and lacked the necessary expertise and equipment. As the terrorists and hostages arrived at the airbase, the situation quickly deteriorated.
Tragically, the rescue attempt failed. In the ensuing chaos, a firefight broke out, and all 11 hostages, 5 of the 8 terrorists, and 1 German police officer were killed. The scene was one of confusion and horror, with the world watching in disbelief as the situation unraveled.
The Munich Massacre sent shockwaves around the globe. The international community mourned the loss of the athletes, and the Games were suspended for a memorial service. The massacre raised serious questions about security at international events and the safety of athletes. It also highlighted the complex and volatile nature of the Israeli-Palestinian conflict.
In the wake of the tragedy, security protocols for international events were drastically overhauled. The incident also led to significant political repercussions. Israel launched Operation Wrath of God, a covert operation to track down and eliminate those responsible for planning the attack. This marked the beginning of a new era in counter-terrorism efforts.
Over the years, the victims of the Munich Massacre have been remembered and honored in various ways. Memorials have been established, including a memorial site in Munich and ceremonies at the Olympic Games. The tragedy remains a poignant reminder of the need for vigilance and peace. The Munich Massacre was a heartbreaking moment that forever changed the Olympic Games and highlighted the vulnerabilities of our world. It stands as a somber reminder of the importance of security, diplomacy, and the ongoing quest for peace. Thank you for joining us as we remembered and honored the victims of this tragedy. Host, if you found this episode informative, please like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to stay updated with more historical explorations. Let us know in the comments what you think about the events of the Munich Massacre and which historical moments you'd like us to cover next. Until next time, keep exploring.